So what do you have to say about engineers who have less than 2 years, who just graduated a couple of years back? How do you recommend them to stand out, in this market, in this difficult market? How do they present themselves better in a resume?
Right. Um, so for people who don't have much experience, I guess what I did was personally was I worked on projects that I could showcase in the market without, having a professional
Mm,
experience. For example, since I was an iOS engineer, I built two apps while I was in school, and I published those apps on the App Store, and I got real users to use that app. Um, and you won't believe my first job. They did not really interview me on technical perspective. They only um, asked me about some behavioral questions. And when I joined my first job, which was at RBC in Canada, my manager told me that we didn't ask you any technical question because you already
mm,
had the app in the App Store, so it kind of
mhm,
proved that you have technical skills, and you were a fresher, so there's nothing more that we required from you. um, as much as I think that was an exception, it's not going to happen with everyone, but I feel that once you have those when once you start building in public and you have those presentable projects, um, not just the learning projects, but more like projects that you can have users on, like real users. You can deploy it on the internet and get some of the users. It doesn't have to be like millions.
mhm,
Could be like even 100 users are good. um, so once you have that, kind of talks really well about your
mhm.
your technical skills and your overall product skills, and it shows the companies that how well you can execute a product.
Okay. Okay. So, Ishmeet, your story is really inspiring. Building two apps during your school days and turning them into user driven apps speaks a lot about your skills and initiative. It's a great tip for new graduates or yet to graduate engineers to start building in public, and your work will speak volumes for you. Thanks so much for sharing your journey.